Hey Harry Potter fans, Peter Kenneth here. Welcome back to the Potter Collector channel, where we are a community of collectors. Today we are talking about the French translation Deluxe or Special Edition set. These books right here are some of my absolute favorite editions. They come in these beautiful slipcases which feature the artwork on the front and the back, and then each book is colored differently. There's some front and back cover artwork on the inside of the books. Gold gilded pages, I mean these things are beautiful. And the reason why I haven't done this video sooner is because I did not have the Deathly Hallows edition, but I have recently acquired it, so I'm excited to finally get to show you guys these magical books. If you are new to the Potter Collector channel, welcome. We're happy to have you here. And if you are a returning Potter Collector community member, welcome back. So I'm stacking these books up, putting them aside, and we're going to talk about each one of them. Now, this copy of Deathly Hallows is still sealed. I've never seen a copy of Deathly Hallows in person, just pictures of it. So we will absolutely be opening this bad boy up. Now, when it comes to these French deluxe editions, they are more valuable when they are sealed in their protective wrapping. That's not true with all editions, all books, but for something older like these editions or the UK deluxe editions, it definitely improves the value to keep it in the protective plastic. The downside to that is you don't get to experience and see the book. So by taking the plastic off, I will be lowering the value of this book a little bit, but I would rather see it unwrapped on my shelves than wrapped up in plastic. Now, those are the only books that we're gonna be talking about in this video when it comes to French books, but I want to show you guys two of the other French edition books that you can get. The illustrator of these books is Jean-Claude Götting, and you're gonna see all the illustrations on these deluxe editions, but I wanted to show you guys, this is the Junior Folio edition, kind of the kids edition. You know, with the UK books, we have the adult edition and the kids version. It's really a different cover. The story, the words, everything on the inside of the book is exactly the same. The cover is different. So the more adult edition for the French books are these larger sized paperbacks. There are even more French books, which I will talk about sometime in the future, but let's start with Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, or if I can read French, Harry Potter à l'école des sorciers. Let me know how I did. I will attempt to read the rest of them, so if you speak French, let me know. Let's first take a look at the beautiful slipcover. And one of the things I love about these slipcovers is they have like an artesian paper, something you would find in a high-end small shop. That's the feel that I get from these books. They're beautifully wrapped. As you can see in the front cover, we see that artwork of Harry, Ron, and Hermione. Hedwig is also on the front cover. And the entire cover artwork done by Jean-Claude is featured on the front and the back of this slipcover. So on the back we see Hogwarts as well as Hagrid's hut in the distance. The style and the color that this illustrator uses just draws me in. Like so many of the different translations here in the Potter Collector library, but there's something about the French books that pulls you into this magical fantasy that is Hogwarts. And I only said it's a magical fantasy for the muggles who are watching. It's not a fantasy, it's real. And I actually have an original piece by Jean-Claude. I'm gonna show you guys that artwork. This artwork here was done for a magazine to promote Harry Potter. And as you see here, we have Harry, he's holding his broomstick, and then there's an open book that people, us, the Harry Potter fans, are being drawn into. I just love the symbolism of this artwork. This is you and me. That's the Potter Collector community entering literature, entering the Harry Potter stories, entering Harry Potter's world. So I purchased this at a live auction years ago, and it's one of only 2 pieces that I've ever seen for sale done by the French illustrator. Let's take a look at the book within. On the front of the book, we have a square print of the front cover artwork. It is a cropped version, so we don't see all of Hogwarts Castle, but we do see the Golden Trio and Hedwig. And take a look at the design on this book. I love that square pattern. It almost makes you feel like bricks or stonework from Hogwarts Castle. Bright green book. And on the spine, we see colored foiling. And then when we look at the text block, which is this portion of the book, it has Niffler-inducing shiny gold gilt on it. Now there is artwork on the front and back end papers, but it's the artwork that we see on the slipcover. So on the front here, we see Hogwarts Castle again, Hagrid's hut, and then we see a bright green on the other side of the page, which matches the book cover itself. The paper is on the thicker side, which is nice. Here is the title page for you to see. And then on the back, we have the entire artwork showing the trio and Hogwarts in the background. These books just scream magic to me. I mean, again, a lot of the books here in this library scream magic, but these especially, how they feel, the artwork, pure magic. I'm often asked, Peter, why do you have so many books that you can't even read in your collection? For one, it's the artwork. It's the beautiful artwork. I love seeing how different countries interpret Harry Potter differently. And another main reason is I'm a collector and I've just gotta have them all. While I don't know French, I want to say thank you to our sponsor for this video, which is Skillshare, where you and I can learn French or another language. Skillshare has thousands of classes for creative and curious people where you can explore new skills like language, or develop your existing interests. There are classes for all skill levels and learning styles, and Skillshare is structured in a way that allows you to set the pace when it comes to how quick or how slow you would like to get through a class. The classes that I have learned from are the iPhone photography class by Dale McManus and the Productivity Basics class by Rich Armstrong, which has helped me to manage my time between having a full-time job plus everything that's required to run the Potter Collector channels. Skillshare is ad-free and new classes are being added all the time, which allows you to focus on wherever your creativity takes you. To allow you to explore and try it out, Skillshare is giving the first 1,000 Potter Collector community members to click the link in the description below a 1-month free trial. If you would like to give Skillshare a try, check the description down below. So that was Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, Chamber of Secrets, my favorite of the Harry Potter books. And what we see on the front of this slipcover are Harry and Ron. Now Ron's wand is broken, as it should be. So they are in the pre-chamber of the Chamber of Secrets. And then on the back cover, we see a door that one can only guess is the Chamber of Secrets. Now there are no snakes or anything to make us think that this is the Chamber of Secrets door, so it may not be, but it's really the only thing that would make sense when it comes to a door and where Harry and Ron are going. And Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets in French, I will do my best. Harry Potter et la Chambre des Secrets. So we have an orange book, which is not a color usually associated with Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. Don't get me wrong, I am loving the color. It's kind of like a burnt orange. And then the spine of the book is black foiling. There's that gold gilt on the text block. And the artwork features Harry and Ron on their way to the Chamber of Secrets. What I love about this is they have their wands lit, and in the background you see their shadows. Jean-Claude's artwork is just absolute perfection. Here we have the front of the book, which features the Chamber of Secrets door. Here we have the title page, and on the back we will see that full art. I wonder where these original pieces are located. I would love to, well, I'd love to own them, but I would love to at least see them in person. I guess that's another question for you. If you know where these original pieces are located, let me know in the comments down below. I would love to see them in person. Next one is one of my favorite illustrations by Jean-Claude, and that is Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. Ready to see some magic. Now, this gives me vibes of my favorite painting, which is Starry Night by Van Gogh. When you see this, you're gonna know exactly what I'm talking about. Here we have the front of the slipcover, showing Harry and Hermione on Buckbeak. I love their wizard's hats too, with a buckle on the top. Buckbeak is in mid-flight. And then on the back, which gives me, you know, all of the Starry Night vibes, is Hogwarts Castle. Now this kind of looks like the town that Starry Night is showing, you know, with the church steeple, the color, and just the feel. And the title is Harry Potter et les Prisonniers d'Azkaban. The book itself is a sky blue, a lighter blue, and then we have that artwork on the front. And just like the other books, we have that square pattern. Here is the book's spine and that magical gold gilt. Oh, and this one is actually different. So this book doesn't have the entire artwork in the back. Here we have Buckbeak and Harry and Hermione. And then the back artwork features the back of the slipcover. Still very beautiful. And again, I love that the end paper color matches that of the book itself. You're probably seeing now why I love these books so much. Let's move on to Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, or Harry Potter, It's la Coupe de Feu. Feu. Here is Harry on the front cover with his wand. We have a dragon in the background. And if you turn to the spine, you see the dragons are on chain leashes, essentially, and their handlers are trying to pull them down. Isn't that pretty cool? And then when we look at the back, we see the Forbidden Forest. And what looks to be Hogwarts walls here, and maybe a doorway or an exit or an entrance. I just love the use of greens on here, and then we have that bright yellow book inside of the slipcover. Let's pull that out. And this is going to give you a much better view of the dragon artwork. So this shows all 4 of the dragons, and the handler is trying to handle the dragons. Here is the spine of the book. Gotta show that gold. Oh, wow. Guys, there's more to this artwork. I've not seen this before. This is my first time opening up. Okay, all right, so we have a ton of this artwork, but then like it extends past the wall. So that wasn't a Hogwarts wall. That was more like Hogwarts gardens and potentially the maze for the 3rd task. And then we also see Sirius Black in his animagus form. Check this out. I think this is the best artwork we've seen so far because it extends further than we were expecting. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? And then I'm guessing this might be Dumbledore? I don't know, he gives me Dumbledore vibes, but loving this artwork. And then on the back, we see that entire front cover artwork, but a lot more of it. Look at that. Yeah, I need to see these pieces in person at some point in my life because they're stunning. Absolutely stunning. Next up is Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix, where we have the trio again on the front cover. And behind them is a tapestry of a phoenix. At least it looks like a tapestry. I'm pretty sure that's a tapestry. It is indeed a tapestry. If you look on the spine of the artwork, you see the Hogwarts walls, and then on the walls is that tapestry. And then on the back of Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix, we see more of the Hogwarts halls. Some students in the background, some paintings on the walls, some of the staircases. Beautiful artwork. Now this is something I would love to see expanded. So hopefully on the inside, we see it expanded more this way so that we see more of Hogwarts or more of the tapestry or something. But this is Harry Potter et l'Ordre du Phoenix. The inside, we have a teal book and a zoomed in square picture of the trio. Here is the spine of the book. And the gold gilt is crazy on this one because Order of the Phoenix is the largest of the books. So we have a lot of gold on the text block. All right, let's take a look at the artwork. Okay, interesting. So we see more of the artwork, more Hogwarts halls, but we see a more above view than what we see on the slipcase. So here's the slipcase, and then here is the artwork that we are given on the inside. So we see another painting, we see some candles, very cool. And then on the back, we see the trio, and thankfully more of Ron's face because his face is kind of cut off here. Has anyone seen these original pieces? So the originals that were used for the cover artwork, have you seen them in person? I would love to know. And then here is that book cover matching teal paper. Who else owns these editions? Because I know these are a favorite for a lot of collectors. I'm so excited to finally have the last book in the set, but who else owns them and which one is your favorite? And if you don't own them, let me show you Half-Blood Prince and Deathly Hallows, and then let me know in the comments down below which one is your favorite. Dumbledore is my favorite character. Half-Blood Prince features Albus Dumbledore and Harry Potter in the front in what I think is one of their memory lessons where they go to see Marvolo Gaunt's cottage. Harry's wand is at the ready. They are in a forest, and then the back features more of that forest. Again, brilliant use of colors. The purples, the blues, just makes it feel like a dark forest. Gives you almost like the quiet vibes, like you need to be quiet or you're gonna wake up a magical creature or something. So everybody be quiet. All right, Harry Potter, Et le Prince de Sang-Mêlé. The book itself is purple, a really nice purple actually. We see that front cover artwork again. I mean, come on, look at this square pattern. It's just way too cool, this embossed square pattern on the front and the back. Here's the spine of the book and the text block. I'm going to show it for every book. All right, this is an interesting choice. So we have essentially what we see here. It's expanded it a little bit, but then we see Harry and Dumbledore cut off. And this is the front of the book that's showing that artwork. Here we have that purple paper. Yes, purple paper to match the front of the book. And then in the back, we have a better cropped version of the artwork. One of the things I want to point out, look at Dumbledore's hands. So we see the one that he's pointing with, but look at his other hand. It's black black, it's dead, it's withering away, just like in Half-Blood Prince. So we know that he put Salazar Slytherin's ring on his finger, which happened to hold the Resurrection Stone, but it was also a Horcrux, which gave Dumbledore a non-curable curse that was slowly taking his life. So we see that hand, that black hand withering away in the artwork itself. Absolutely gorgeous. Last but not least, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, and we are opening up this beautiful book. I'm excited to lessen the value of a book. That's how excited I am. The seal has been broken, no regrets. Here we have the front of the slipcover. It features Harry on a cliff, I'm guessing at Shell Cottage, because when I show you the back of the book, you'll understand why I said that. So Harry is looking into the ocean off of a cliff. He's currently at Shell Cottage after being at the Malfoy Manor. And then on the back, we see a very sad scene. Harry, Ron, and Hermione. Harry is kneeling down and looking at what can only be Dobby's grave. For those of us who know the story, I mean, doesn't this give you all of the feels? It gives me all the feels. And even this, the front cover, Harry's face. You can see all of the Deathly Hallows book, the story, in Harry's face. What he's determined to do, what he's thinking, what he knows he has to do. The emotion was brilliantly captured by Mr. Götting. Harry Potter et les reliques de la mort. Harry Potter and the Relics of Death, Harry Potter and the Objects of Death, Deathly Hallows. So the book itself, ooh, this is so tight. This is the first time it's been opened. Guys, this is the first time this book has come out of the slipcover. How cool is that? So we have a red book and that artwork of Harry Potter on the front. Here is the spine of the book. A fresh, sealed, perfect edition. And then the artwork is, wow. This is stunning. Look at this. There is so much emotion in this illustration. We see the dark ocean, the dark clouds. I mean, this is beautiful. I've not seen this expanded artwork before. Let's take a look at what the back shows us. Oh, this almost gave me tears. This is perfect. This is absolute perfection. Absolute perfection. I mean, you guys may be like, wow, Peter's crazy. How is he liking this artwork? I love it. I don't know what it is about it. I love it. Look at this piece. You can't say that you don't get a little bit emotional when you look at this if you know the Harry Potter stories and love the Harry Potter stories. The Golden Trio visiting Dobby's grave. Once again, the use of colors, the greens, the grays, the fact that Hermione's ponytail is blowing in the wind, it shows that they are on the ocean. The ocean is very windy, and you can feel that wind when you look at this. This is phenomenal artwork. Absolutely stunning. And I think Deathly Hallows, between the back and the front artwork that's shown, I think it wins. For me, at least. It's just, there's something about it. Really, really nice. So there they are, the French translation, special or deluxe editions. When it comes to where you can purchase these books, you can't purchase them in stores anymore because they are out of print, but you can find them on auction sites like eBay. Now here's the problem. This is a expensive set. If you're looking to add this set to your collection, expect to pay in the $1,800 to $2,000 range. And that's mostly Prisoner of Azkaban through Deathly Hallows. Those are the most valuable, the rarest, the most expensive of the set. A lot of Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone and Chamber of Secrets were printed. So you can usually get these books from anywhere in the $80 to $150 range. But these books here, these are going to be your $300, your $400, sometimes your $500 to $600 books. I have found that it's less expensive to purchase the books as a set than individually, so that's another thing to think about. If you're looking to buy the full set, consider looking for a full set instead of the books individually. Another thing I noticed, which was very, very cool, is on the bottom of each book, we have stars. And those stars represent the book itself. So 1 star for book 1 or Philosopher's Stone, 2 stars for Chamber of Secrets, all the way to 7 stars for Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. I almost don't know which way to display them because I love both views. I love the color of the books, but also the little piece of artwork on the slipcase. All right, you've seen them. Let me know in the comments down below which one is your favorite. What did you think about the artwork? Is there another translation with artwork that you love more? Let me know in the comments down below, and also let me know what translation you may want to see next. I'm going to be doing a lot more videos featuring the Harry Potter books. That's really where my roots are. That doesn't mean I'm stopping with showing you guys merchandise or subscription boxes or the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, but I am going to start implementing more book-specific videos. So let me know what you would like to see next. If you have any questions about Harry Potter or collecting, feel free to leave a comment down below. You can also join the Potter Collector community on Instagram @ThePotterCollector or on Twitter @PotterCollector. Now it's time to like, comment, subscribe, and until next time, keep collecting. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new here, welcome. You can subscribe right up here. You can also look at some previously posted content down here. If you have any questions about Harry Potter books or collecting, please feel free to contact me. I'm always happy to help. But for now, I must go. See you next time.
Whoa, where'd he go?